Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to fix Pioneer game crashing or crashing at startup or showing black screen error on PC. So let's go through the methods. So the very first method is to check system requirements of the game. So for that, go to Steam. On the store page, here you have to search for the game. After that, go below. And here you will find the system requirements to play the game. Make sure your PC have all the required specs and then try to launch the game and check. If not, next method is to restart your PC as well as Steam. So Steam users click on Steam option over here. Now click on exit. After that, click on the Windows icon, then click on power, then select restart. So this will restart your PC as well as Steam. Once your PC and Steam restarts, now try to play the game and check whether it's working or not. If not, next method is to modify launch options. So for that, go to Steam. Under library section, select your game. Here I am showing you an example. Now right click on it, click on properties. Here in the launch option, you have to type -dx11 and then launch the game and check whether it's working or not. If not, again come back, type -dx12 and then try to launch the game and check whether it's working. If this also doesn't resolve the issue, come back, remove the launch option and move to the next solution. Next is to update your graphics card. For that, go to the Windows search for device manager. Now here you have to expand display adapter, select your graphics card, right click on it, click on update driver and then click on search automatically for drivers. So this will update your graphics drivers. Once updated, try to launch the game and check. Nvidia and AMD users, go through the link already provided in the description and you can easily update your graphics card from there. Next solution is to verify integrity of game files. For that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties. Now click on installed files and here you have to click on verify integrity of game files. So once the game files are verified, now launch the game and check. If not, next is to run the game from installation folder. So for that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on manage, click on browse local files. This will take you to the game folder where your game has been installed. Select the game application and double click on it. If the game is opening, well and good. If not, then run the game as administrator. For that, select the game, right click on it, click on properties, click on compatibility, select run this program as an administrator, click on apply and OK, and then launch the game and check. If this doesn't resolve, again come back, select run this program in compatibility mode for, select Windows 8 or Windows 7, click on apply and OK and launch the game. If this also doesn't resolve the issue, again come back, select disable full screen optimizations, click on apply and OK, and then try to play the game and check whether it's working or not. If it doesn't resolve, come back, uncheck all of these, click on apply and OK and move to the next method. Next is to allow the game through firewall. So for that, go to the Windows search for Windows security. Now click on firewall network protection, click on allow an app through firewall. Now click on change settings. After that, here you have to search for the game whether it's listed or not. If you cannot find the game, you have to add it. For that, click on allow another app. Now click on browse, then go to the game folder where your game has been installed. Select the game application, add it to the list. Now after adding it, check where the game is listed, and after that, after selecting, make sure both public and private boxes are ticked and then click on OK and then launch the game and check if it's working now. If not, next is to run SFC scan. So this is the command you just have to copy and then open command prompt, go to the search. Here you have to search for command prompt, and after it opens you have to paste the command that I have already provided in the description and press enter, and this will scan for any corrupted system files and replace them automatically. So hopefully this will resolve the issue and you can play the game once again. If not, next method is to disable in-game overlays. So Steam users, go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on settings, go to in-game, and here you can see enable the Steam overlay while in-game option. If it is enabled, you have to click on it to disable it. After disabling, now launch the game and check. GeForce Experience users, open GeForce Experience, tap on gear icon beside username, click on general and switch off in-game overlay options from here. For Discord overlay, go to the user settings, game overlay tab, switch off enable in-game overlay option from here and then check if the game is launching. If not, next method is to update Windows. So for that, go to the Windows search for check for updates. This will take you to the Windows update page. Here you have to click on check for updates and it will search if there is any update available. If there is any update, update your Windows to the latest version and then try to play the game and check. Next is to check graphic settings of the game. So when our graphic settings are not properly set up, like texture quality, resolution, anti-aliasing, etc., then it directly impacts the game, and this is where the game can crash or suffer from other issues as it plays a vital role. So make sure to set up the settings properly or even lower the graphic settings to avoid any kind of unwanted issue. Next method is to disable third-party overlay applications. So if there is any third-party overlay applications enabled like NVIDIA Shadowplay, MSI Afterburner or others, then you should disable them. This can lead to unexpected issue while playing the game. So you are suggested to disable any kind of third-party overlay applications and then check if you can play the game. If not, next method is to install Visual C++ files. So for that you have to copy and paste this link in the description. I have already provided this link in the description, and even you can search for Visual C++ files on Google. Now after you search for the Visual C++ files or open the website, go below, and from here you have to click on the link to download. Once the link is downloaded, click on it to open and you will get a repair or install option. So simply click on repair option and wait for some time unless you get setup successful message. Now you have to close this. After closing, restart your PC once. After restarting, again log into the game and check if you can play it without any kind of issue. If not, next is to change virtual memory settings. So for that, go to the Windows search for view advanced system settings. Now click on settings, click on advanced, click on change. Here you have to select the drive where your game has been installed. After selecting it, select custom size. Here you have to type 12288 and in the maximum size you have to type 24576. Click on set and then click on OK. Once done, now check if you can play the game. Next method is to disable antivirus program as well as firewalls. So if you are having any antivirus program, then it can interrupt in your gameplay. So what you have to do is go to the Windows search for Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection, go below, click on manage settings, and here you have to turn off real-time protection. Once you have done this, again go to the Windows search. Now this time search for Windows Defender Firewall. Click on turn Windows Defender Firewall on or off. Select turn off Windows Defender Firewall in both public and private network settings. And after that click on OK and then launch the game and check if it's working now. But make sure to enable this in both public and private network settings later on. Next method is to move game to SSD. Now if your game is not installed on SSD, then it can create problem. So you are suggested to move the game to SSD. For that, go to Steam, click on settings. Now click on storage and here you will find the game whether it has been installed on SSD or on other drive. So if it is on other drive, you have to simply select it and then click on move option and the game will be moved to SSD. So you have to do this if it's not done, and after that check if the game is launching or not. If not, next method is to run game on dedicated graphics card. So for that, go to the Windows search for graphics settings. Now after that click on add desktop app. You have to add your game to the list over here. So simply go to the game application, select the game application and add it to the list over here. Now after adding it, click on the arrow icon and under GPU preference you have to select high performance. After selecting high performance, now launch the game and check whether it's working. If not, then the final solution is to reinstall Pioneer game. For that, go to Steam, under library section select your game, right click on it, click on manage, click on uninstall, finally click on uninstall option. This will completely remove the game from your PC. Once done, launch restart your PC, and after restarting your PC, again launch Steam and reinstall Pioneer game once again, and after that click on the play button to check whether it's opening or not. So these are few suggested solutions to fix the issue you are coming across while playing the game on PC, or whether it's crashing or showing black screen or other issues. So that's all for now in this video. Thank you.